Have you ever stopped to wonder what the first story of faith in humanity could teach you? Today, you and I will together discover, through the perspective of Abel, the first hero of faith mentioned in the Bible. Abel was a young shepherd, son of Adam and Eve. He was the main character in a story of faith and sacrifice that transcended the centuries. You may be wondering, what does the life of a shepherd have to do with me? I tell you, much more than you imagine. He had a brother, Cain, a tiller of the ground, who was in a constant fraternal duel. At the heart of this conflict was Abel's greatest dilemma. His offering to God was more valued, feeding Cain's envy and anger. But why was Abel, the peaceful shepherd, more valued? Because Abel gave his best, while Cain merely followed protocol. This is the first lesson Abel gives us. The best we have to offer, to God and to the world, are not material goods, but the sincerity and dedication we put into our actions. Because true value lies in our hearts. Repeat with me, the value lies in our hearts. Abel had to face Cain's wrath. He probably tried to appease the situation. Maybe he said, "Cain, what matters is the intention, not the offering." But Cain did not listen to him, and in the end, Abel paid with his life the price of his brother's envy. This traumatic episode was a great injustice. Abel, the righteous, was sacrificed. But even in his death, Abel became a martyr. Because the injustice we suffer does not define us. What defines us is how we respond to it. Abel chose faith, integrity, and love above all else. And this was the greatest lesson he left us. So, I ask you, are you willing to give your best, even if others don't understand? Are you willing to stand up for your principles, even if it costs you dearly? Abel was, and for that, he is our hero. This was Abel's story, a man of faith and principles, who taught us that real value is not in our possessions, but in our hearts. Repeat with me, for the third time, the value lies in our hearts. Now, I ask you, do not forget Abel. Carry his story with you, celebrate the hero he was, and strive to be a hero in your own life, giving your best and defending your principles. And if this story touched your heart, I invite you to share it. Share Abel's story, because stories like his deserve to be told and retold. And so, Abel, even after so many centuries, will continue to live among us. Do you have the courage of Abel? Share your story. Together, we can keep alive the memory of Abel, the first hero of faith. You are the next hero. Start now. The time is now. Here is the place. You are the protagonist of your own faith story. And remember, the value lies in our hearts.